Hopefully this take as the thumbnail, because right now I can't do the thumbnails like I used to do. It's very hard to do these videos on limited devices. There may be somebody that know how to do it perfect and so forth like that, but when you have these old budget devices, you can't only get so much going. I guess I just will take this out because I'm going to soon oil this here up. Y'all see my little hairstyle. So if you didn't got this far here, or maybe you started watching this at the first video or so forth like this here, I have mislabeled some videos. So just to go back, if you need to know, the one that says Smart Mom, that video is actually meant to be titled Part 2, More Job Interviews. The More Job Interviews is meant to be titled the Hotel Listing video. And so the hotel video is supposed to be titled Apartment Home Searching and Housing. So y'all pardon me because you can't really, with me having the same it's hard to really test the video and keep up with it through this type of device from what I have on it, and of course all the thumbnails gonna about look similar and be confusing, and you know trying to mix it up with your other apps and all the photos come together and so forth like that. So I got thrown off a little bit. And I try to be doing things, I know, and it don't be like that. Oh, it's more I thought sometimes, okay? A small fraction of the time. And so yeah, I definitely want to speak. This video is supposed to be about check cashing, but I guess I can talk about that in Nipsey Hussle in this one video. Let me go ahead on and talk about that. So, I have a matter. You would have to check the other videos, but I'm not going to give too much update on it. But there is action that will have to be taken about it, and I don't need any extra prejudice or premature opinions of the matter. But if you watch the videos back from last year, about a year ago or so, something like that, you'll have a better idea of what occurred with that. But let me tell you about check cashing companies. They have you sign this fine print stuff, and then somehow what they say is 1% or 5%. That don't be the interest you get on your bank account when you have your money in savings. Why isn't what they say is 1 to 5% the same when you go to cash your check? Because you could put $350 in the bank, and they fool around there and say, oh, well, we taking 1% out. And they fool around there and be $4. And you know that's 10%. But see, they won't do stuff to where, you know what I'm saying, the police going to have to be called and talking about you threatening them and stuff like that. And, do stuff to pick at you to take them to court. You ain't got time to go from place to place and stuff like that. You don't know stuff till you get up to the counter and so forth like that. I am available for hotel consultation. So, you know what I'm saying, we get together, know who do how, who, whatever place around the country instead of getting surprised at the front door. But I always recommend, always have a large 3-digit amount of cash and debit card. Because some places, they just not, you just ain't got time to be going look for another place or book another place. And due to who they are, you just need to really have cash, and, you got to have your ID. And some places, you need to know how they do debit or credit card kind of thing. You just need to know, because you ain't got time to be making situations where you going to court over everything. The check cashing people, they do sell your information. Read that fine print to other third parties or just to random people and so forth like that. So really, and you got to watch them with your social security number too. Check cashing companies. Yes, you do. So let me talk about the Nipsey Hussle matter. So, this here check cashing, I'm going to have the Consult FL site in there, and I'm going to have a celebrity gossip on this one video because I'm consolidating, press for time, so forth like that. So with the Nipsey Hussle matter, which I'm going to speak about one of the matters or variables, I am not going to touch on every little thing that's happening or going to be happening. But of course, he's like the Malcolm X, the Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, of our era, like behind Biggie, Tupac, and so forth like that. this issue, this has just become a very much debacle. I see a video of where she says that she wants to be the minister. Now I don't know if that just was a clickbait or whether that's actually she want to be the minister of his estate. And that don't make sense because she wasn't even the current girlfriend or common law wife or current, you know what I'm saying, the current common law baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no way you can expect that. Now, whether her daughter get a share, the way I would recommend is that 20% of the estate is available now to her, and the other 80% is secured within an interest-bearing secured account till she makes 18 and a half, and 21. Because one of the worst things is that someone has gotten there and somebody that they were, you know what I'm saying, their offspring, then they grow up, watch the videos I'm talking about, and you know what I'm saying, the food around there, the people broke. You know, just like the daughter of the Hilton heir, the way that she was living. Oh my goodness. This situation between the sister and the mother, maybe this is a situation where Peter can't talk about Paul can't talk about Peter kind of situation, where the child just maybe do better in joint custody between both families. But it's kind of like, well, why isn't the grandmother? Because the sister, I'm sure she has to, so you know what I'm saying, big time work. And I don't know what kind of condition. I put my chapstick on. I'm gonna get this straight. I guess I call this get rid of me. Oh God, I do not like that dry skin. Oh gosh, no indeed. I don't like that. I don't like that dry skin. But I will be patching that up because I don't like that. You know, the grandmother, she, you know, like, y'all remember the old days? We don't have grandmothers like we used to. Like, grandmothers used to get there and handle generations of children. You know what I mean? Everybody had what they basically need. Even if you didn't have anything, like, okay, you fed when you around grandma. You know what I'm saying? You taking care when you around grandma. You feel, you know, calm, complacent when you around grandma, and so forth like that. Like, you don't even have days like this, like that anymore. It's like bare. Like, you had grandmas that had unlimited amount of time. And I really get upset when I think about back in the day, people used to get there and leave their children for days and weeks. And then when they was gone, it wasn't like they was coming back to say, oh, I bought a house in Kentucky, you know, halfway paid for, down payment. You know what I'm saying? They ain't come back to say, hey, mama, here go a card, here go a buck of money for you to. These people would just, they would come back in town with a baby. And nothing else. Wouldn't even come and be like, oh, well, while I was away, I went and got my degree or started a business. You know, coming to get there, I got somewhere to take you on vacation. They didn't do that. And I get so upset with them. Like, dang. And then, of course, I also get upset with myself because you know what I'm saying? Because I discussed that in a project later. And maybe I know I have spoken about that on some previous videos before. How, yeah, I kind of did a lot compared to a lot of people because now I'm meeting a lot of these old, you know, Aries type people, like they barely have did a lot in their life. Like they haven't gotten a driver's license. They haven't barely worked. They haven't, you know, barely did, you know, anything in their life. And they've been able to survive and live and not have any guilty conscience about it. And like, I can't make nobody make me feel bad for anything I've been, because I didn't work 2 and 3 jobs in life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't work myself to wear down. They talking about what don't kill you gonna make you stronger. That's a lie. What don't kill you can weaken you, okay? Or it can compromise you. Because there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of people working that should not be working, but don't mean they ain't gonna pay for it very near. And do we recognize anyone that's killed from working? Unless they extreme celebrity or in the line of duty. Yeah, so speaking of those topics, so y'all bear with me while I got the mislabeled videos and just go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Take it like it's a hurricane happened with this YouTube channel, okay? The title ain't matching the video, but it's still worth listening to. I will do my best to get back and see what you all are commenting back on under the videos. Engage on Twitter and Instagram. You can also DM on there. Also hashtag StateBP. It's SOTBP on both of the platforms, Instagram and Twitter. And do the best to get back to you all. Talk to you later.